Every children grow and develop with different kinds of abilities, whether they are quick in thinking, grasping things, or vice versa. Children's intellect is at different levels due to various factors, such as nutrition, upbringing from their parents, and socialization. Cases like this can be found in elementary schools. Regardless of their ages, we see many kinds of students, but there are only two who are common. The first one is students who are superior in academic or even non-academic or even both, and there on the other side there are students who are inferior because they are not good or even not that good or even very bad in academic, non-academic, or even both. Why do we find cases like this? Because normally primary school students are abolished by their ages and not by their intelligence. And not only primary school, even middle school. Impacts that can be seen by these academic gaps are: the first one is many children with low competence will feel inferior of themselves. Students with more ability will, of course, directly or indirectly show their dominance in learning, either by always being responsive to the teachers, with the learning materials, and often relied on by the teachers. This intense atmosphere can make the underperformed students feel less and not needed because they feel like they have no role in the class. They will also think that their abilities are nothing. They will feel that unfairness from the teacher. The third one is lack of students who want to compete because they feel backward. Because of the dominance from the students with better abilities, the underperformed ones will feel that laziness and resigned feeling toward the learning activities. They will prefer to keep silent and let the well-performing students take the role of competing in class. It is, of course, will affect the performance of the class itself because only a few stand out. And it is, of course, the well-performing students. The third one is tendency of favoritism from the teacher. It is a common fact that the teachers usually favor well-performing students. They will always choose them for every single thing to do, while the underperforming students usually won't be acknowledged. For the well-performing students, some of them may feel superior because of their better abilities, and it may causes arrogance towards the underperformed students. And it is not good at all because children, especially students, should not be arrogant towards each other. For another cases, some of them may feel bored by the class performance because they feel like only them who are good. It is a fact that some students out there actually want to compete. They want to challenge, but while the underperformed ones can be their fair rivals yet. The fourth one is only selected students are given opportunity to compete. It is related to the one I have said before. Because of the favoritism from the teacher, the well performing students are the only ones who are usually picked to join different kinds of competition. It is absolutely unfair to the underperformed students because some of them actually want to. But aren't recognized and don't have the chance to grow themselves. They feel like the changes aren't there for them. They will also feel lost and insecure of themselves. And the fifth one is lack of interest in studying. Last but not least, with these effects, the underperformed students will slowly feel a lack of interest in studying. As a result, they will either be lazy and don't want to care about their study anymore. They will choose to be rebels to gain the teacher's attention. This can also be the origins of bullying cases or even skipping class and many more. In conclusion, we should give each children opportunity to grow themselves. Not everyone has the ability to learn fast, to be responsive, and vice versa. For some students, seeing the well-performing ones aren't always motivating. They don't want to be included in the intense situation. They don't want that intense atmosphere. They don't want to feel insecure about themselves. Instead, give them a chance to improve themselves by grouping them with the same level as them in intelligence or in competency. Growth can be seen when the students feel comfortable with the learning atmosphere. Teachers must also be fair and considering with each children's abilities. So this is why this house would abolish primary and middle school years that group children based on age and instead group them by competency and intelligence.